it means that they have already begun.
But if Hule succeeds in getting this pen...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly. What Hule wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around. The way I see it, this is all nothing. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped.
Right now...
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or... Are we just supposed to abandon those lessons?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. When there is a chance that we will make the wrong decision, and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemy's movements correctly, but being lost in hesitation, and failing to take any act. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any nameless. Please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need...
General, please entrust me with the safe...
If Hule does come to attack the Sky Splitter. Lieutenant...
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I...
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borson to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Xiao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Fei Xiao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. It's been a while since I've let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the Luofu. Try not to go too wild.
Let's save some time. All together! A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Harmony and unison.
No dirty tricks, already. All in.
Liberation!
A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a Starskiff.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hoolay has created. I know Jiaoqiu always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
What's that? Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hoolay and Jiaoqiu's whereabouts. That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here? I wouldn't say always, but often would be fair. As soon as the heat of battle gets to her, she sees every place as a battlefield where she can unleash hell. Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would... So decisive. So... brutal.
I remember you, Mok Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hoolay and Jiaoqiu?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm. I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet I have only followed the warhead for this recent, brief period. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace and thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hoolay. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the Pack, and they should die for it as well. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death!
Puh. How honorable. You mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
It boils in my veins.
Borusan resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before?
Fight me! But I must go on. Borusan resurgence.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borusan.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and
Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me.
Stand down, Walza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting... The people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borusan blood. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or...
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of... When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borusan. Anything that the Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you before you arrive. I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to one. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared and begin my journey. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me, or die.
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard...
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission doesn't seem so simple anymore. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the others are doing. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are coming along. According to Grandpa's plan.
March, it's me!
She's still in her.
You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are we taking part in the war dance, but we have such an important mission to carry out as well.
March, calm down. Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you must represent the Luofu as the ringmaster. But don't let that intimidate you. Ask yourself. You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission?
Why? Because I also want the war dance to go smoothly. For us Nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends. I want the war dance to go ahead without any problems, for everyone's sake.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa... March, may your blade be sharp and your
Thank you, Master Yun.
According to Grandpa's plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if there have been any...
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If the Cloud Knights are all in position.
Very good.
Your timing is perfect.
An emergency
It wasn't on...
Who would be boarding the...
The Star Skiff is...
No need. You have your... I have to check on this immediately.
Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection.
So this is the suspicious Star Skiff. Where did the
I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will do 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1.
Wait a second! It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that all?
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hule. So
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
when I first heard the news, I was definitely proud.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its... engine room is just up ahead. Let's go. Strange. Why is there no one here?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no...
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
Harmony and unison.
Right on time. Yes, you!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Right on time. Yes, you!
All
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas.
There's no time to talk about this. Let's go. We need to... Come with me. To the ring. This way. We're not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the... We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round, let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance. My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knights, prepare for battle. I see you ready for me. That's fine too, since you have all prepared for your deaths.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if all we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers.
But what do we do if...
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time... General Fei Shao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape. Making him think that this will be... Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones, too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense, this hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will...
That jolt just now. Borisin must have actually infiltrated... You guys, you're... Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
Watch your head.
Liquidation!
The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
Harmony and unison. Nice job!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all in. Watch your head.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! That kind of Star's Echo! Go Nappy!
Shiny! Ooh, sparkly! The hall below the ring. Master Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger.
If my masters are going to battle, how could they go without their disciple?
Yun Li, Miss March, may your blades be sharp. And your victories...
May your blades Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
I see that Shao has sent some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Law 3.
Does the Xianzhou Law not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Victory means playing the long game!
Hedge your bets. Spend freely. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? I will make you understand just how wrong you are.
Such insane power! I hope we're an
Shao finally arrives.
I hit the mark.
Swing with all your might, dear cubs. Never an option. Why is Li Shao still not here? I'm bored of these cubs. So, they'll all be dead by the time she arrives. Not bad. It will take much more than that. Your feeble weapons are like blades of grass before my... I've had enough. Time to finish this little game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets.
What you're saying is, in your eyes,
Do you think you have some other escape route?
but you have told me.
After all, I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her. Not even your god can save her from this fate. Both, and the only way to save her is here.
Are you the healer?
I must leave, Foxian. But...
Drink blood wine. I hear it isn't worse in...
You really did put hard work into researching us.
Are you the healer?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you see.
There's no need to thank.
If you're a healer...
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle?
Okay, then...
What are you talking about?
So all you can do is heal us
and
such arrogance, young lady. This war has been with
you healers work yourselves to the bone to save people. Even though there will always be sickness and I cannot speak for the dead. But I know that General Yueyu, as well as they fought so that others could make it home alive.
Jiao Cho, this...
Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hulei. Unfortunate humble dust. The most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives. I will do my best to cure you. Bring victory.
So, you want to play dirty? Yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hulei's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
The market is unpredictable. Time for us to put this dog down! Harmony and unison. Kinda ticklish. I could take 10 of you! Nice job!
A pathetic little poison like this. You think this is enough to turn the tide of battle?
Tonight, Soul Stars Echo! No more times! Let the valuation...
That does not mean you can defeat me.
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch this! Awesome!
Maybe kill. That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hulei, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for Lieutenant Yanqing, how are you holding up? I wouldn't want General Jing Yuan to lose the disciple that brings him so much pride. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. Come, we need to lock up Hulei once again before anything...
I was so scared. I thought... Yanqing, that was amazing. Was it really us who defeated Hulei? Why do I feel like...
It must have been our awe-inspiring righteousness that struck fear into his heart.
You really are an overthinker. What's the point of worrying about these things? Who cares why he started to...
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now.
Stop struggling, Hulei. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured.
Yes, I was defeated. But this was not unexpected. Yes, I was defeated. Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected.
This is the heart of the Borisin Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
What? Clearly don't have wolf ears.
I have looked forward to this. You've doomed yourself.
What? We clearly don't have wolf... What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
Harmony and unison. Right. Stars echo. No more time.
You are not worthy.
Fear that knows not fear! I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Goulet just wanted to take down the General, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, you still think running is an option?
You cannot hide! Pray! I will devour you!
Fangs and claws got dull.
The fear that knows not fear!
Watch your head.
I will do.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise.
No one can live forever, Jiao Zhou.
Is this the Sky Splitter? Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it,
You always lead the hardest battles, even now. You would never, isn't it strange? That is your enemy.
Goulet?
This rage. I remember the taste. Isn't that right, Fish?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die.
Just consider me a figment of your before every hunt. I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not when I learned your story from Jiao Zhou. I realized that he had always been hiding a secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? This time, waiting for this day to come. But now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Armored General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
No. Please. Help me!
I'm sure that the people of the Xianzhou have shown you these familiar scenes countless times. But they only showed you what they wanted you to see. They have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that when the Xianzhou is weak, they play the victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their I found it.
Your so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse.
You cannot weaken my resolve, Hule!
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Vernon's claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we see.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. But you were wrong. Now your greatest fear is about to come true.
You aim to instill terror in all of this.
It's time to return to the pack, no matter how deep the hatred you bear for Poison. No matter how much we may consider each other enemies. You devoured the Crimson Moon.
What did
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived. For those who are truly strong, Foxy and Poison are no create that path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Your healer, Jiao-Chu, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment,
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
that's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters and
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxy and Poison are no except these truths, and the Poison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, carve your name into the Shangzhou's history books, or into the...
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time. In order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape. Nirgal, run with me.
We ran and ran. With all the strength we had, I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could... Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my cool...
The light of the devilish
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light. Along gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star I prayed to the god of the sky bow that I would never have to witness. They.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the gods who never plead nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals. Do you understand now, Soran? You and I are similar. You are a beast that was born for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great what about you, Soran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star fall.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you... So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of... Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day. Since the day I was born, besides my tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled, I once made the storm and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Peel back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borsen and Voxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Harmony.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Stars echo. No more times.
Your move, never hesitate! That won't do.
Deuce. Watch your head.
Let the valuation begin.
Sure, I'll play along.
Market is on right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Spend freely.
Your move, Hule. Fear. That won't do.
All in.
You are not worthy. And your life will be stolen. But
will first have to beg for my mercy!
That won't do.
Want the valuation?
Watch your head.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means setting the ball game!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I swear to be the end.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
All
Envelop!
Harmony and unison.
Never hesitate!
Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
Let the valuation begin.
Your move, Lay. Fear!
That won't do.
Stars echo. No more time. Easy, Numby. Go, Numby!
Sure, I'll play along.
I swear to be the end.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! One, here!
I swear to
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
The dice bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Our little hunting game ends here.
Your move, Lay.
I swear, mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one.
Victory is inevitable!
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor.
It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar?
Tauron. Elder Tauron?
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a... Dan Heng, you've returned twice. But it seems that meeting us fossils was...
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an...
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling Prison.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling Prison.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borison's escape, allowing them unimpeded passage. That marked up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so...
Is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison...
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining...
That's right. Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the seed of divine force ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae. The population of the Vidyadhara... Yet, the Xianzhou natives...
I'm well aware of the check, but Elder, your actions have gone beyond...
Oh, the sages show no mercy at Lingsha. Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring...
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see...
So now that...
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been... Thus, the Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of Dragon... Imagine, if there were a way to transform other life forms into... Once the war ended, these souls...
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of... I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely...
Hold it!
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Dan Heng and Sister Lingsha!
You think I don't know why you're really here? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the video...
You talk a big game. As if you...
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Tauron. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing.
Dan Heng, I've always disliked your inability.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your...
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please?
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they don't leave you alive. No dirty tricks of Medicus!
Be of your body and mind. Everything in this world is bleeding.
dance on me!
Star's Echo! Ribbon Drift! Stubborn one.
Watch your head!
Secret of a safe.
Get it together. Yeah. Everything in this world is bleeding.
All in!
Immortality.
Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your... The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Fong...
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you... As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-off. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the sky... And just moments ago, Hule was executed by the Cloud Knights.
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Thanks a lot for that. Alright, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters. The infirmary is right over there. You can... Next time, let's not play overly
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt up. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Huleis with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March. You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You...
Exactly! How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Hey, watch your words!
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well... Considering the intense battle with Hule, and then with General Fei Xiao, the rigorous...
Master Yun Li, did...
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the... I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there. The number of wolf troopers went from a few dozen to thousands. Yunli. Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley?
Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are all three from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady.
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is
I would normally say no. General Fei Shao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know if you're looking to meet her, the Lunarescent Depths might be your best bet.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Shao.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the...
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my...
The healer does not heal himself. I'm sorry, Jiao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Shao I know? Or could it be a Borisin?
Jiao Cho, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about.
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Moza and that child, I hold no grievances, Fei Shao.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes.
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion.
I knew it. You've always been.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
Oh, General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven." She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. It's just... the Xianzhou Luofu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with...
However, Hulei's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations. But what about the war dance? While the wolf hunt mission was a success, the event...
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, on the War Dance's opening day, Rogue...
As Elder Huayan suggests.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Luofu from the onset of the Ambrosial...
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borsen and sway the Luofu priest...
Rather than outright victory, Fantilia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies.
The goal of the Xianzhou Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should...
With Elder Huayan's instance...
We gathered today not to... Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix. Jing Yuan, I'd like to borrow the seat.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last connected.
Was the seer strategist thinking of us or thinking...
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always, you once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the seer strategist, this conversation might not be so."
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Lord.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the sea.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners on the Yuchui has concluded. Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a stealth, their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol.
And what was this grand strategy?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to be precise. It's the remnants.
The remains of the swarm.
More accurately, it's a fragment of the Divine Body. In the future, before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a large... I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron May, haven't you? The 3, 2, 1. Right on time.